Well, I mean, it's not that I can't zoom in on my character sheet anymore.
Okay.
Did they just update this thing?
No idea. You won't need it for this, for a lot of this. But we'll see. Okay. So the first round goes. Now, okay, cool. Okay, so we'll go like this. So now you're gonna make a roll for at every person's turn. You make a roll. And I will do this first. That's a big macro. Okay. So as you start to go, and just for reference, the old handless man is called No Tooth, Toothless, if you will. He was Toothy's brother. So Toothless looks at you and goes, "Okay, now I gotta do this." 15. Okay, so there is a large wave in front of you guys right now. It is straight ahead. You need to keep your bearing throughout this and not get knocked off. Toothless looks at you guys and goes, "Hey, we need speed. We need to get up there quick. So put all the sails down, if you can, max speed, and make sure down below there are no leaks." As he says that, D O and Q. So those are the so D. You notice, guys, that there's some loose cargo down below. Up top, both the front and the back sails need to be sort of done. So to do those, again, it's rough terrain, so you need to move up, make a dexterity check to pass. Down below, it's strapping things down as you go. So Mare, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm going for O then.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go up. So dexterity check?
Yeah, make an acrobatics check as you climb
Acrobatics?
up. Yeah,
Okay.
acrobatics.
Well,
You start to climb up, and you slip, and you just can't grab the. It's not that you don't make it; it's just that the rope, you're not getting the knot undone properly. So
Okay.
you're trying, but it's not there. That just so Nala, make me a strength roll, please.
Okay. Oh, that was not meant to be advanced.
Yeah, so it's 21. That's fine. So you are still good. The ship is on target. Gerald, you're down below. There's nothing going on right now on your level. Everything seems to be good. You can make sure that things are secured. But
Okay. Is there is there any way I can take my rope?
Mhm.
Or like any pivot hooks or anything that I can
yeah, there's tons.
try to use it to sanction it off, extra make it more secure?
Yeah, so you can work on, let's say, one section per round. So you can focus on H right now, which is sort of the open sort of area, sort of right next to you, or F or G.
Okay, so what would I need to roll to do that with the rope?
Nothing. You can just spend a turn securing it, and it will make it more sturdy.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, perfect. So that's what you're doing on your turn. Buck holds. As you guys are manning the pumps, water's being pushed out. It's okay so far. You notice that there is a small crack leaking down on the side, sort of below you, off to the right.
Okay. Is there any like something I can kind of like cram it up with something?
Yeah, so there's actually in the middle here, there is a giant box of boards that have tar on them and nails on them. So we need to go down and grab the board and spend an action sort of fixing the leak, if you will, just nailing in some stuff.
All right, let's do that. What do I need to roll?
You make a let me get your character sheet up 1 second. I forgot that one. You need to roll a dex check.
Dex check, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you can do Dex or Intelligence check if you want.
Okay, let's do int then. Ah,
Okay.
Great
So,
start.
area of expertise.
not your area of expertise. You could also use Mending on the crack tube if you wanted to. Just
No,
for...
mending takes a minute to cast.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you don't have enough time. So you're starting to get it. It's not a huge leak, but you're starting to put it in. But you're working on it. So you're down here, and that's there. Okay, that's your turn.
Quick question too.
Yeah.
What is around me in here?
So every one of those sections that I've highlighted in green are areas of cargo that are around, sort of that are either held down or roped down, or things that could come loose. But right now, it's mostly cargo. Okay, and the water pumps that are down the lower levels.
Okay.
On the
is anchor weighed?
Anchor is up right now.
Okay. I was wondering if that would make us more stable.
Drop the anchor.
I don't know, would it?
No, so dropping the anchor would slow you down. So if you ever needed to slow down for whatever reason, you could drop the anchor.
I see.
But now you want to be getting deeper. What the old captain suggests is the faster you guys get to deep water, the less chance the boat has of getting splashed into rocks.
What if I were to somehow magically make the sails bigger?
Then you would get more speed, and you might spend less rounds trying to do it, unless you get headwind, and then the sails slow you down.
Shit. I'll keep that on the back burner until next turn.
Yeah.
But am I able to tell which way the wind is going from here?
Right now, the wind is at your backs.
Okay. If I have any movement left, I'll actually want to start making my way up deck then.
Yeah.
No.
You can make it so in one turn. So you use half your movement, so you can make it sort of to the door on the next deck.
All I need.
But you have 30. So you, I would say 25. Yeah. So we'll say you could get there, right? It's about 5, 10, 15, 20 to where you were, and then another 10 to the door and up. So you're there right now. Okay.
Cool.
Very cool. Saren, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Oh,
Into
now make me 3 strength checks.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I made 1.
Yeah. 3 more.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay. Still on
3
10.
more, 2 more.
Okay, we're good. 1 more.
1 more. Okay.
Don't fuck it up. Ooh.
Hey.
All right, you're good.
Damn.
Straight and steady. Okay. Sorry, Sarah. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to to let out the.
Okay, so you're gonna climb up. So make me an athletics check. You don't secure it. Okay, that's fine. It's just making it harder for Nala if she had to turn, but we don't have to turn right now, so you guys are good. Okay, so Matcha, what are you doing?
Cool. Is that leak at the within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna cast shape water cantrip to just freeze the water that's leaking through.
Okay, so we're gonna say that is that a concentration or is it cantrip? How does it?
Nope, it's just a cantrip. It's just a regular.
And that lasts for 1 round.
Lasts for an hour.
Okay, so we're gonna say that leak is sort of plugged up for now. Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's it. Unless I can pump, but that's it.
You can pump. Yeah, you can pump. You can keep pumping. Okay, cool. That's Matcha's turn. Dalen, what are you doing? Sarah, make me another strength check.
No, so close.
Okay. Dalen, what are you doing? Can you hear me, Dalen?
Wow, is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Dalen to see if he's. I don't know if he can hear us or not. We can't hear you, Dalen, if you're talking.
We might have to go back to Central.
I don't think. Can you hear us? Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear us, but we can't hear you. You're not letting us.
Hello, hello.
Oh, there we go.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you
you're
go.
back, you're back.
Yay.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm going to see that Maria is probably having trouble up top. So
Yep.
I'm going to hit up top to help her.
Perfect.
All right. And to see everything all right, Mary.
Not quite.
Can't get a hold of the rope. It's wailing
All
in the
right.
wind.
And I'm going to just spin my mace around, and I will cast Enhance ability on her at
Perfect.
level 2. And I'll give her Cat's Grace. So you'll see like a cat, kind of like a spectral cat, just like the spirit go through your body.
Meow.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm into it.
Make me another strength check, now. I'm gonna keep her busy the entire time. I see Nathan, and I see Nathan. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back. What happened?
I just need Alan to make me one more strength check, and then we'll end the round.
Twins.
Twins! I see twins.
Now this webcam's much nicer. All right. So, as you guys are all doing this stuff, you're running around. You've patched up the water. You've tried to secure the lines, but they're not there yet. But that's okay because you managed to keep the boat steady. You hit a 25-foot wave. The boat takes off and lands. Everybody, make me athletics or acrobatics checks to make sure. See what happens.
Oh, man.
I get advantage on those now. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, welcome.
Hey.
I might have screwed myself over.
For everybody.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everybody on the ship. See what happens. Okay. Anybody who rolled under DC DC 10
It's just stealing.
and Gerald. You guys are gonna take. You guys are gonna get knocked over. Okay, Gerald, you're gonna take 5 damage as you smash into the side of the ship. And Buckholz, you are going to take.
I think daily.
Oh, sorry, Dalen, you're gonna take 6 damage. Sorry, as you get knocked off the back. And land, and you get knocked into one of the rescue crafts here as the ship lands.
I'm fine.
The storm starts to intensify. The wind picks up. The lightning starts to crash. It's darker. It starts to rain and hail a little bit. Visibility is bad. One note that I would have forgot to tell you. Toothless would have recommended very, very, very strongly to take your armor off if you have heavy or medium armor and leave it below deck. Or else you will sink and die. So if you don't want to do that, let me know.
Did he tell us this before?
He would have told you this before as part of that. Sorry. I forgot to mention it. But you don't have to. But he would just warn you that if you get knocked off and you have heavy or medium armor, getting back on the ship is not going to happen very easily.
With my floating.
All right.
Yeah, you can compensate. You can take the risk.
Yeah, Daily's gonna take off his armor. Screw that.
Yeah, so
I don't want it.
it only matters if you're in combat. But so the next round starts. The wave is off a little bit to the starboard side. So we're going to start with this. So as that wave hits and the ship slams back into the water, right? And you guys get flown around. You got hit hard. You look around and you notice that there's leaks cracking up below deck. Here, and the actual lifeboat that you knocked into Dalen is now half loose, and this is actually no, that's still there, and the back sail is now completely loose from that impact. So,
Oh man.
and if you can't fix the back sail, Nala's rolling disadvantage to try to steer the ship. And there's water coming in. So with Matcha by himself, every turn he'll get some water in the ship. So we're going to start with Mare. What do you do?
I'm gonna fix the back sail.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I at the back sail
You're
or
at the front? The back sail's the
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
the big icon is a major
Okay.
failure. The small icon is a minor failure for now.
Sure.
Will I be able to make it across there and still get up to like fix it? Or
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45.
if I use a chi point, I can get there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay. So you run and you
Cross.
Are
jump
we
up.
like in a full-on storm, or is this like the?
This is
water
now
just, like, chopping?
full on storm. Like this is like lightning, thunder. There's 25 to 35 to 40 foot waves now.
Jeez.
It's like came out of nowhere. You don't really know why. The Toothless is looking around. Quickly get us back facing that wave. And the wave is off sort of again to your right a little bit, but still sort of maintaining your same direction. And the lightning is crashing. The wind is very, very strong. It's pretty intense. So Mari, make me an athletics check or an acrobatics check. One of your two, whatever you prefer.
22.
So you managed to secure half the sails. So it is now partially tied down on one side. So it's sort of in control here. Okay. Nathan, can you make me a strength check for Sarah?
Yeah, is it a disadvantage or no?
Yes, the first one would be a disadvantage. Strength check. We'll say. Okay, that's still a pass.
Ooh.
Okay. So that's good. And everyone. No, next round you do that. Okay. Okay. Gerald. On your floor, things are still okay. You don't notice anything. You've secured H. There's still a couple areas that could be secured on your level. What do you do?
Okay, so is there cargo on the other end that could potentially get knocked loose and like trip people?
Not necessarily on the other end. There's a couple loose things. There's two kind of sections close to you. There's some loose chairs around you, and there's two closed doors with some storage stuff in them that you can go check out.
I want to go to the doors.
Okay. So you open up the first door, and inside you see it's an entire room with weapons, swords, daggers. They seem to be locked up right now, but it seems to be sort of like the armory for the ship. Before you had asked if anybody had weapons, and nobody really seemed to have weapons. Well, it looks like all the armor, all the weapons are all in this sort of room here.
Okay, is there any chance I notice that they might fall out or?
Make me a perception check.
Cool.
Yeah, everything looks fine. It's perfect.
All right, then. Well, I'm gonna go out, shut the door, and I'm gonna find something to like stick between the handles
Okay.
on the way out.
You can try to tie the handles. There's like a handle and a latch here, and they actually secure pretty well because they're made on the boat. So you can sort of do that on your turn. So you're down over by this
All right,
thing
that's
over
what
here.
I'll
Okay, cool. You marked down that you took 5 damage last turn, right? From
Yep.
falling. Perfect. Okay. So now make me another strength save.
Well, I forgot to do this because I got hit. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you got hit too. You got slammed down.
Is
No,
it-
we're good. We're fine. You still have it.
What's up?
Is the save disadvantage?
Not this one, because now that we've resecured the line, so just a normal save. Okay. You try to steer, but there's just too much wind pulling you over, and you start to go off course a little bit again. Buckles, what are you doing?
Do we still have a favorable wind?
Yeah, so far it's kind of pulling you guys off to the side right now. So you can see that the boat is, when you look out sort of the manholes sort of to your side, the wave that you should be going into the wave, right? You don't want the wave to hit you on the side and flip the boat. It's kind of off to your left, so you're not on point right now. So it seems like the wind is pulling you to the right, away from the wave right now. So basically, you got to hit the wave like this, and if the wind pushes you this way, it makes it harder to course correct.
Oh boy. Do I want to do that? I think we're frozen. We're lost in time here.
The internet?
We can hear you. We can hear you. You guys aren't frozen to us. So
Anybody hear us?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All quiet.
we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
You'll ask me?
Can they hear us?
Okay.
Can you hear
If I
me?
understand you correctly, the wind is making it so that we're going to get broadsided by the wave, so I don't want to do my plan with the sails.
Can you hear me at all? Can
Yeah,
it,
we okay here.
everybody else can hear me though, right? I'm not crazy.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do what I did, like disconnect and reconnect again.
Alright,
It
I'll
works
just
again.
assist Nolan
Discord.
when it
You can fix it right now.
Can you hear me now, Nathan?
I'm gonna guess. So should I roll advantage?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, it's lighting up. You can actually see it light up.
Yeah. Like maybe is it? Okay. You guys work on that. They pull over. The ship gets pulled a little bit. Buckholds is going up top, I think. You can't hear us at all, eh, Nathan?
I think so.
I hate
Just probably.
I hate Discord. Sometimes.
Do you think a call might be better? Sometimes that fixes it when the servers are acting up.
I don't think it's the servers acting up. This is because they have two computers, right? So, but they only
Mhm.
this
Yeah.
is, and we can hear them. So
You can hear Nala, right?
yeah. Well, they're using the same Discord. Maybe just exit Discord.
Yeah, if you're using the same Discord, it could be issue.
I mean, I can actually hear everyone pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think it's a server issue. I think it might just be something going on Nathan's computer.
Doesn't seem to be the audio as well. So.
The fun of internet gaming, and when shit doesn't work, it slows things down.
Rip.
Can you hear me now, Mr. Craig?
I can hear you. You can't hear us? Unplug your...
Yeah, just
Nathan, can you hear us? Did he? Oh, he just left. Okay.
Yeah.
And the fast-paced the fast-paced boat adventure has not been as fast-paced as. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. If it ever happens again, you stop hearing people. Just exit, come back in. Sometimes the connection goes wonky.
Okay.
All right. So, Buckles, you get up top. Now I saw you roll with advantage. But what are you doing to help with the sails, Buckles? Are you blowing wind into the sails to help out? What were you going to do? I didn't hear any.
You said I could help. How can I help? Can I reach her?
You can either go and reach and help steer by you could make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can make it to the bottom of the stairs here this round, basically. And you can either help steer or you can do something about the sails to make it easier for Sarah to steer.
Well, I have absolutely no idea how to work sails, so I will try and get to the steering wheel. I guess.
Right. So if you want to go help, with the sails, you can yell out, and Toothless will direct you as to what needs to be done. So you don't necessarily need to know. If you just want to help, he'll say, "Tighten that. Do this." He's giving you guys micro directions as you go. If you want to do it.
Or actually, we'll just ready an action that when the boat gets on the course that I want it to be, I'll cast enlarge on the sails.
Okay. Cool. So ready your action. That's good. Now you made your strength check, so the boat's you've managed to turn the rudder a little bit more, so the boat's starting to veer in the right direction now. Saren, the cord is loose still on the sail on the other side. There's also a loose one on the far side. What are you doing?
About high up. How high up are they?
You notice it's about 10 feet up. You got to sort of climb up and grab the rope that's knotted and sort of loosen the knot, tighten, and then retighten the knot. So.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go up to it.
Okay, so you make me a dex athletics check or an acrobatics check, your choice, strength or dex.
Try acrobatics.
Yeah. So you try to you can make it up. You can make it up, but the wind is real strong. There's rain in your face. It's fucking like lightning flashing. You just can't get a good grasp on the rope, but you do make it try.
Okay.
Okay. You can do something. What's up?
Nah.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Are you gonna stay up there and keep trying to do it for next turn? Or are you gonna get down, try to?
I think I'll stay.
Okay. Cool.
Try to keep doing it.
Sarah, make me another strength check. Trying to steer the boat again.
Alright. Oh, not a save.
Oh. The boat starts to veer a little bit off again. Okay, so the boat's veering off a little bit off course. All right. Now it's your turn. You can use your action to make another additional roll. So you get 2 rolls this turn on your turn.
Alright, let's go.
Try to like force the thing back over and stir her up.
Oh no!
It's okay. You get 1 more.
One more?
Yeah. Okay. So you managed to pull it slightly closer. Matcha, your turn.
Cool.
There's two cracks now of water. You guys notice now, Masha, as you look around, that... Hold on. That they're starting to get water in the lower level.
Cool. I'm gonna use another shape water cantrip just to form a second seal at A.
Okay. That one is sealed.
And I'm just gonna keep pumping water out of there.
Okay. You notice that you're less effective by yourself. This is a 2-man job. It's hard to pump by yourself, so it's not as effective as it could be. Okay.
Can't he call one of the people over, like one of the crew?
Yeah, you
people
can call a
help
crew
him?
person to come help you.
Am I still able to do that now, or?
Yeah, you have 1 crew on your level who's kind of securing things.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call him over.
Okay.
Be like, I need some help over here.
So he's going to come help you. So now you guys are both pumping. Don't forget, now anybody else on the top, if you guys fail a roll, you have 2 crewmen up top, 2 crewmen down low to help you guys out.
Okay.
Am I gonna crewman the
All right.
Yeah.
on the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to win.
Basically, anytime you fail a roll, you can use one of the crewmen. So you basically have 2 chances per full round to re-roll anything.
Okay.
Okay? So, okay, make me another save, Nala, for that one. Strength save. Perfect. So you're now pointed in the right direction. You managed to get the ship facing the right way. The wave is coming up. Dalen, the wave is close. What are you doing?
I am. Oh god. Like the boat's not secure, right?
No, it's
The
wiggling
thing
like
that
it's
I'm-
half loose here. It looks like it's about to rip off and go flying off.
Yeah, I'll try to secure that first.
Okay, so make me intelligence-based check.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check. So you're trying to like figure out where you can sort of tie it down. The tying part's not difficult, but trying to find a way to secure it properly in quick time.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hey.
So you look around quickly. You find that the rope is actually broken when you knocked into it. Sort of unlatch the rope. You grab the rope. You sort of wrap it around. You tie it in a knot quick. You double tie it, and it feels pretty sturdy. The boat's sort of strapped down, and it sort of looks like it's good for you. I mean, as much as far as you could tell, it looks like it's secured. Just then, as you do that, you're holding on, and then the boat hits another wave, and it's a 35-foot wave this time. The boat goes up, and you almost feel like the boat's lifting off the ground a little bit, and smashes down. And everyone makes me dexterity, athletics, or acrobatics checks to make sure if you guys can make it.
So athletics checks for everyone, huh?
Yeah. DC is 12 this time on this. We'll check.
Yes, we do.
Even if I'm hanging?
Yeah, even if you're hanging, you're still like there's like a giant net, right? So you're kind of in there. You just got to hold on for dear life, right?
I am hugging it as close as I can.
All right, make your roll. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. You have a different icon. Sorry. Okay, you're like holding on. You're like fuck this shit. Buckles, like you're trying to run up the stairs, right? As it's going, you're kind of readying yourself to ready in action, and luckily, you slipped down the stairs, but it was so wet that you just slid down, and you're just on the bottom of the deck, floating on your butt.
Well, that's fine. You did say that the sails were pointing the correct way, though, right?
Right now, you're pointed the direct way. So basically, if you hit the wave and you go up the wave won't flip you over and knock everybody off the boat and sink the boat.
Well, that's good. Then
So-
I'm going to release that spell, and I'm going to make the sail get 8 times larger.
Okay. So the sail, which one? The middle one, the main one, the front one?
Biggest one.
Okay, the P. So that's your biggest sail. That's the one that's still like attached well. So that would be the one that would go with. So that will hopefully speed things up because now the boat's going to be moving faster. And we will see. So as you land down, Toothless looks around. He goes, "Hey, large wave on the side. It's coming to hit us from the side. Move. Turn. And you look, and as you land, there's another wave coming in. So you're going to have to hard turn the ship into this wave or be flipped. And on top of that, alright, so that is this. Then this is now, the water starts to pour in deeper from the other hole that you guys didn't fix here. And water level starts to rise in the lower level.
Uh-oh.
And
I knew you didn't like that meter when I saw it.
we notice there's a new leak coming out. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
Did it break through my original seal?
Yeah. So your seal, it kind of cracked around the seal. You stopped the water, but the wood was still weakened, so it sort of grew on that one. And you had sealed A, but there was the other one down at D that you hadn't seen or hadn't noticed, so that was the one that grew, actually. Okay, so more water starts to come through down up here. These barrels that we didn't get to, Gerald, you see these barrels fly in, and they go slamming into the side of the ship here, causing a crack here in the side of the ship. Water flies in.
Okay.
So by H, there's a crack. So one of the barrels basically close to you, Gerald, flew in, cracked it there. 1 second, I'm almost done. N also. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M. Fuck me. I hit the back arrow. Bear with me as I reload my game. Okay. Very sorry about that. Did I forget N? Cool. So you guys have nothing. So major crack down below. Another crack on the second level, and the two sails now that were here are now fully blown out from that landing.
Okay.
Also,
I was wondering if I can use precipitation just to keep the more water from coming in from where that crack happened from the barrel.
what does precipitation do? Remind me?
Bunch of stuff, but I know one of the things is I can control water, manipulate it, and shape it.
Sure. On your chart.
That's me, I think.
I think that's control water.
That's control water, right?
I have
Oh,
shield.
me,
create and destroy water.
Like, it'll dry your clothes, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Water control as you get.
Just 1 cubic foot.
Sensory effects, sparks, gusts of wind.
This is like, if you want to think about it, this is like a hole, like there's like a hand-sized hole in the side of the ship with like water coming in. It's not like a small, like, vapid breeze, if you will. Okay. And
Snuff out a flame, heat up, soil or clean. Okay, so yeah, I can't even.
no, you can. There are boards. So like other people, you can grab a board and spend a turn trying to repair the side of the ship.
All right, I guess I have to do that.
Okay, but it's not your
What do I
turn
need to
yet.
roll?
So we're going through initiative. So you're coming up soon, Gerald. You're almost there. We're not there yet. Okay, Mari, you're up.
All right.
So the sail that you were on, you had gotten it sort of tight on your side, and when you landed, the impact sort of loosened your grip on your side, and it's sort of loose now. So
I'm just wondering if I go to the back one because there's no one there. At least Saren is at this one. He can try on his turn to get this one wrangled.
yeah.
There's no one at the back one, so that's no. I'm gonna have to use another chi point to get back there again, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use one more of those, and we going back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and wrangle that one now.
Do it. Dex save as you climb up. 22.
Okay.
If you want, you can use a help action. You'll reduce it, but if you want to use a help, you can eliminate it completely if you want. Get one of the sailors to help you tie it down.
Okay.
If not,
We have 2 up here, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, then yeah, I'll use that to.
cool. So yeah, you have 2 every round you guys can use. So don't be shy to use those. Those will help you like get through some of the bigger things that you guys get. So that one's tied down. Nala, make me a strength check. See if you can start to turn the ship where you need to go. Okay. It's a little bit too hard. You didn't make it that time. Still off course. It's okay. And Gerald, you're up. What are you doing? You got a hole.
Okay. So to call someone, that would be a free action, right? Call the guy over.
Yeah. You
So
can.
I'm going to call that guy over and tell him to secure these barrels,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to patch this hole with a board.
Okay. So you head over, make me an athletics, acrobatics check to sort of like manage to get over everything, climb up to where it is, and try to hold yourself still as you nail the thing over, as you climb over these boards.
Gotcha.
Okay, you manage to secure it. So it's not a big hole, and you sort of climb up and you get the board and you just slam it in. It's got some tar on the bottom of the boat. It seems to be helping, so it seems to be good. Now make me another roll. Try to keep steering the boat. All right, you start to pull it around. You're angrily yelling as the boat starts to turn towards the left, and you're slowly maneuvering it in, making progress. All right, Buckholz, what are you doing?
So now that I've accomplished my plan, I'm going to bolt back down below deck,
Yeah.
away from the
5,
raging water.
10, 15, 20. Okay, you can make it to here. Or you could go down, yeah, because the stairs down are over there, yeah. Okay,
Just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to
Okay.
get back.
so you use another 5, 10 there, and then 15, 20. So you can make it 25 here, like to here, basically.
I guess that's all I can do.
Okay. Back on the bottom of the boat. The water's rising. It's now at knee level to you. About 1.5 feet of water maybe in there.
Oh crap! I need to get down there.
You don't know
I need a
this.
straw.
Okay. So that Buckle's turn. Nala, make me another strength save for. You just can't. Yeah.
Ask for help.
Yeah. Go.
So do I reroll it?
Yeah. Just roll it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you pull and then you start to turn and you go, and you're there. You're getting there. You're getting there. The ship's turning. It's turning. It's getting close. Sorry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep trying.
All right, man. Hey, man. You get up there. You manage to
Made it.
secure it. So one side's now secured now. So it's looking better. So good job. You got it. All right, now make me another strength check. The storm is really starting to pick up. You don't fail, but you maintain, but you can't get it sort of there yet.
Okay.
But now it's your turn, so you can make me 2. One for you and one for yourself. Okay. You are on point, on target now. You're facing the wave. The boat's straight. You don't think you're going to die just yet.
Not just yet. All right.
Matcha, you see as you turn around, you and the other guy are pumping. One guy's helping Gerald. 2 guys up top. You see that there's a large crevice and water is slowly coming in. Pretty quickly now, actually.
Hey, I'm just gonna yell at that crewman, just be like, can you help me fix that?
Okay. So he starts to fix it, so he's going to spend a turn. He can get some of it patched. So it's not leaking as quickly now. It's sort of, he's patched up half of it for his turn. What are you doing with you?
Yeah, can I just head over there
Yeah.
and do my own thing to try to fix?
Yeah, absolutely.
What can I use to plug with?
There's a giant box of like ship repair tools, basically boards that have tar on them, nails in them already, made for this kind of purpose, for storms and stuff like that. You can just slam them on. You can make an intelligence check to see if where to position it, or you can make like a dexterity check to see if you just like finesse it into place.
Yeah, I'll try to see what I can do. I'd learn. You said dexterity check?
Dex, or it's up to you really what you want to do. You want to think about where you're going to put it, or you can finesse it in.
Nah, let's just do it on.
Okay, no, you managed to get it in. So you can see, like, with the help of the sailor who's sort of positioning some of the boards, you keep going with what he's doing, and you manage to seal up the hole. You've let some water in, but not a whole lot. It looks like you guys got to it relatively quickly, so you're okay for there. And Nala, yeah, hey, look at that. Okay, so you start to drift off the other way. You overcompensated a little bit too much last time. You were sort of compensating. So you're a little bit off now. You got to pull it back a little bit, but the sails are pulling you this way, so it'll help you. So next turn, Dalen's turn, you have advantage on that roll because you're turning into the wind. Be easier. Dalen, what are you doing? Everything looks pretty mellow right now.
On top, nobody said anything. Nobody yelled out or anything below deck.
It's quiet right now, as far as you're aware.
All right, Mario, you're good, right? I'll be heading back to here.
I'm all good.
All right, and I'll try to help secure whatever's left on the back seal.
Okay, so make me either an intelligence check to see if you can figure out where to grab it, or you can make me a dex save to try to climb up and tie it off.
Dex. I'll try Dex. Don't have armor on me. Oh no!
No, that's fine. So you managed to secure it. It won't get any worse. You can't figure out how to sort of tighten it, but you've got it sort of secured. So,
All right.
Nala, make me another strength check. Nice.
Nice.
So this time you hit the deck, and you position the boat, and now the rain's really coming down. The sails are starting to be really taxed. That larger sail that you made, Buckholz, is starting to bend the mast of the ship in the middle. Doesn't look like it was made to support that large of a sail, but it's holding for now. And you can't see it. I'm just giving you the flavor, because it's definitely way more wind than that tree trunk is made to hold. But you make it, you land, and this time, because you turned into it and you position yourself, the boat goes up another 35-foot wave and slams. And everybody make me dex athletics or acrobatic saving checks. See if you don't get knocked off your feet as the boat comes down.
Oh,
That was like, fuck that.
yeah, I got this.
So there's a.
Wait, Mancha, you can. Oh no.
All right.
I slip on water. My only element.
Who failed? Buckholz failed?
I failed.
Okay, Buckholz, you slip back and... Luckily, when you go to step backwards, like the boat's unbalanced you, you grab hold of the mast in the middle of the ship and you stabilize yourself.
Wait, was that an athletics check for everybody?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Damn.
So I'm actually gonna use this. Oh wait, that's an attack. Never mind.
Yeah, so wait a second. Okay, so Matcha with a 3. You as well were kind of tight into the side of the ship, and when the ship comes up, you grabbed onto the board you were sort of nailing and sort of held on, and you land and you're stable, you're fine.
So I take 4.
That was Matcha, not you. Hold on, we're getting there. Saren, you're up on the ropes, holding on tight.
With my nat 20, could I like grab Sarah? He's close to me.
Well, I will say that you keep him from falling off. Saren does lose grip of the ropes. You catch his leg as he's going, and he slams down on the ground here. Saren, you take 4 damage, falling 10 feet, but you didn't go overboard because Nala caught you briefly. She didn't really get a hold of you, but she stopped you from going sort of way overboard.
So I'm just hanging upside down.
No, so like you fell off the ropes, like you fell back off the ropes, like you're going like over the steering wheel. Now like saw you like flying overhead, and just like grabbed your boot, to keep you from going like further off the ship, and you just went and you landed basically like right behind her. And now, Mr. Gerald, you down below, not paying attention to this. You don't see the ship going up, right? You're focused on whatever. One of the boxes of cargo you moved out of the way to help secure. It was in your hands as the ship hit, and you, my friend, are going to take 3 damage as you slip and fall, and the heavy crate of apples slams on your chest as the ship lands. Now the storm really starts to move, and you guys are starting to notice you're starting to get out of the water, farther away. You're getting better at this. The water levels are manageable at this point, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, lightning strikes, and there's a fire on the center mast, and it's partially cracked as the giant, sort of oversized sail snaps the top of the mast off, takes off in the wind, and is gone. Fire at the top of the center mast as it goes. Luckily for you, there are no large waves in sight this turn, so you just need to keep your course. Not a whole big thing about steering this time, Nala. So you don't, as long as you can tell one of the people to steer, you don't have to steer this round. You're kind of just going with the flow at this point. And then you guys look around and assess the damage after hitting that other wave. Oh, I'm sorry. And B. So there's a large crack down here. E, F. These boards are loose here. Now, as they start to get loose, there's another crack, and water starts to leak up in there. N as well, it doesn't exist, so that's fine. And those are what's... Oh yeah, so the mast is broken in the middle and is on fire right now. And this one here is now full... Oh no, we stabilized it last time, so it's good. Okay, it's still loose, but it's there. So, top of the round, Mari, what are you doing? The center mast is on fire. The back mast is loose from what you can see. That's what's going on up top.
Right.
No large waves
no
coming
wave.
at you.
I don't think I have any way of putting the fire out, do I? Like, that's gonna take someone with magic, I think. I don't have another chi point to get to the front. Or at least I want to save it for an emergency.
Toothless looks at you. Put that fire out, Lassie. Put that fire out now.
Nope, am I back?
Yeah. So Toothless starts to yell at you, and he says, "Put that fire out. Use the bucket of sand." And as he points, you notice that there is a bucket of sand for grip, and for fires on boats. They are prepared. So there is a bucket in the middle if you want to try to use it.
All right, let's go. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you're going to try to throw sand onto this. Is that what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's up top, so the mast is half broken now. It's about 10 feet up. The top part is on fire.
Can I try climbing up a bit and then throwing it to get like a better angle at it, or?
Yeah, you'd be climbing, so you'd have to hold like a decent amount in your arms. So you'd be climbing with disadvantage, basically. So it'd be a disadvantage dex save. Dex check to climb up and throw sand on it.
All right. Do I still have the advantage from the enhanced ability?
Dalen's concentration still good?
Yep, it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
All right. So then I just have it's a normal check then, right?
Yep.
All right, and it's a dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, hold on. It's gonna accidentally roll advantage, but can ignore the other one.
We'll just take the left one. 16.
Yeah.
So you managed to make it up, and you have a decent amount of sand on there, and you splash the lump of sand on the top, and it wasn't a huge hit of fire, it just kind of cracked it, and you managed to get up there quick enough right away to sort of put the fire out from up there. You just got there just in time before it had a chance to spread at all, which is really lucky, and
Perfect.
it seems to have stabilized right now. They have no masts, so steering is going to be harder if you need to, and you're slowed down a little bit, but you have stabilized the fire. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Gerald, you took a smack to the face. You got some apples rolling loose on the ground. They're kind of all over the place right now on the floor here. There's also a crack. If you can hear me, Gerald.
Yeah. There's a crack.
There's also a crack down on your level as well on the side that's leaking water. So you have loose cargo a little bit, and you have water leaking in as well. And you're kind of alone. There's one sea hand with you.
How many apples are we talking?
Like, I would say, like, you had an entire box of, like, stuff, apples, food, some tools that when you were holding it, trying to secure it, it fell on you and broke and sort of smashed all over the place.
Okay, well. So, I'm basically just going to go, just try to take the apples, put them back in there, and just secure that barrel, and I'm going to tell that guy to fix that hole.
Okay. Sounds good. So you're going to tell the guy to fix the hole, so the guy's going to work on that for his turn, and you're going to spend your turn trying to pick up all the apples. So make me a perception check. See if you can, all the different stuff, all the different things.
Ooh.
You do a great job. That's a no. You get some. They're kind of all over the place, and you're discombobulated from being at sea. You make some, but you don't do that great a job. Okay. Buckles, what are we doing?
Did I notice that the mast is snapped?
You did not. You heard a loud crack sound. It could have been thunder. You're not 100% sure.
Okay.
You do see a large leak in the side of the ship by you. Leak in water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
The water levels start to rise.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix that crack.
Okay. So you go over, grab some boards, make me an intelligence check or a dex check or whatever. One of the two you pick. Okay. So you managed to secure some of it. It's definitely not leaking as much as it was before, but it's still leaking water at this point.
Can I have my raccoon? Because the reason I have a raccoon as a familiar is because he has little hands.
Yeah.
In the forge. Can you help me out with that?
Yeah, you can give you advantage on the roll. Yeah, make another roll.
Fantastic. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So he's got little hands, and you're working on teamwork, power, all to you. You managed to secure it before. Yeah, he's passing him nails, giving you boards. You're sort of slamming him on there. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Nailing this thing closed, and you make it under lock here. You notice the water's not leaving right now. The one guy that's currently on the pumps is by himself, and it's just not enough to get the water out of the ship. So you've stopped water coming in for now, but the water's not leaving at this point.
All right. And quick question.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't hear earlier. But these little hearts above our icons on the map there, what are those for?
That is your everyone's constitution mods, and every round that people are spending out and about is making them more and more tired.
I see.
That's just a way for me to keep track of stuff, and people might start getting tired soon.
Gotcha.
We haven't gotten there yet.
That's me.
Okay, cool. Sarah, what are you doing?
Shit. What's up with the mass over here?
It's still loose. Dalen managed to grab the rope before it got any looser, but he couldn't secure it.
Okay. Is there? Is there a way I could help him?
Yeah, you can. So you can either climb up and try to tie it off, or you can try to follow where the rope's coming down. So basically, you can make a dex check to climb up and tie it off, or you can make an in check to see where the rope's coming down and see if you can counter pull it and lock it into place along the bottom of this thing.
I will try the intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just can't. You pull one, and it's just not the right one. It's like there's fucking 80 things on here. You're not used to this ship lingo. And your horns are getting in the way, and like it's just annoying. But you try. Matcha, things are stabilized right now down there. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, first I'm going to use my Call to the Wave
Okay.
to cast Create and Destroy Water
Okay.
at 2nd level.
Okay.
So I'm going to destroy 20 gallons worth of water at least.
20 gallons. So
It's not much, but at least it gets some water out.
no, it's fine. We'll say yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll do this.
Like a fish tank size, isn't it?
Yeah, like a small fish.
Sorry,
tank.
that just blanked out for me for the moment. What happened?
So some of the water's gone down. So not a whole lot, but a decent amount. Like you'd say, like like a large fish tank size, if you will, just disappeared.
It's worth it. I'm going to head my way back to the pump and just
Okay.
start hauling ass.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Nala, things are pretty quiet up deck. There's that loose rope. Steering's not a huge issue right now. What are you doing?
So I don't need to be staring right now?
No, you can like tie a rope around at this point. It doesn't matter where you're going at this point. No wave's going to knock you over.
Okay, so I'm gonna help with
The sail?
attached sail, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's next to me.
You can make a dex save, or you can try to make an intelligence check to see if you can trace down where the rope's coming from.
Neither of those are great. Is it a dex saving?
Dex check.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you got to climb up. So athletics or acrobatics you could technically make.
If I can do athletics, that'd be helpful.
Yeah, you can do an athletics check, sure. I will allow it. Okay, so you managed to climb up and secure the rope. You're pulling it sort of. Dalen already had it gripped, and you climbed up and saw where he was gripping and grabbed it and pulled it tight and managed to secure what was loose. And everything sort of stabilizes. The storm's still coming down. Toothless look at you guys. He goes, one few more pushes and we're there. It's getting there. The storm picks up. And now there's a large crash of thunder. And okay. God, I'm rolling really boringly. Sorry. Okay, there is now a large wave in front of you. You guys are... Yeah, it's like a twisting thing. So, like, there's two sides to it, Macho. So each person's got to, like, twist giant things. So, there's now one last wave. The storm hits its sort of peak, and the boat starts to shake with the wind. You notice that in front of you is off in the distance is a large chunk of coral coming out. Looks like there's a reef, a bit of a reef there. So you need to dodge the reef, and hopefully you can make it out past the reefs. And this round or next, you'll make it clear into deep ocean and have made it outside. Now, that being said, okay, G. All those loose things around you, Gerald, are now broken free and smashed into the weapons locker. And weapons have now gone flying all over the ground. Knives, swords, all over the place. Yeah, they're all over. So there's some basically all over the place.
Do I have to dodge anything?
Not right now. You just see that just happened. So on your turn, you can try to figure out what you're going to do to deal with that. The mast cracks again as it sort of goes to bend, but it's not really holding anything, so it doesn't really do much. You can kind of ignore it. It's just kind of splintering and breaking at the top here, but it's not attached to any sails. And there is another small leak down below, and the water levels rise again. And you guys have your turn. So first up, Nala, make me a strength check, and then Mare, you're up.
Oh shit.
It's okay. You just
Can I
can't.
get help?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you start to turn the boat away from the rock. Quickly, as time sort of progresses, Gerald, there's a bunch of loose swords and daggers, all kinds of stuff. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, Mare, what are you doing? Sorry.
So what's happening in P here again?
The sail is cracked now. Like the mast is cracked down the middle. It's not really
Right.
affecting anything right now because the sail's already broken off of it, but it's cracking open at this point.
Okay. Can I get some like rope to try and see if I can like secure it?
Yeah, you can make sure it doesn't
Okay.
fly off and hit somebody. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What do I have to roll to secure that?
Make me tying something in check, I would say, just to make sure you can tie the actual knot on it.
Ooh, int or maybe some sleight of hand?
You can do a sleight of hand check, yeah. Do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. 22, yeah. So you stabilize the thing, you make sure it doesn't rip off anymore. There.
Perfect.
The boat next to you is still loose. What Dalen had tied it up, it's now come loose a little bit again.
Okay.
But it's okay. That's where we stand here. Gerald, weapons, and Nala, another strength check.
All right. Basically, I'm just going to try to pick up all these weapons, throw them into that little closet where they're from, and I'm going to tell the guy to find something to tie that door back shut.
Okay, make me a perception check to see if you can find all the stuff and make sure you're not missing anything.
Okay. Hold on, wrong one. There we go.
Okay.
Eh.
So, and he's going to help you doing that. So you guys manage to secure what you think is most of the weapons here on one side of the room. You still see some other loose stuff, but you just can't get to it in time, so be advised. You could use your movement. You can stay down there if you want. You've secured, I'd say, 3/4 of the weapons with the help of the guy, but there's still some loose cargo. Are you going to stay down there, or are you gonna go back up top or down below? Or go into a room maybe for cover? What I'm trying to say is you have some movement left, but you don't have much in action anymore.
I don't know that. I don't want to leave anything here because every single time I go around, something's happened here.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can kind of hide behind? Maybe one of the poles or masts to kind of give myself some cover if anything happens again? Or...
There are two bedrooms within reach of where you're at, so you could tuck into one of those before the next big wave hits. Just make sure that you don't get sort of impaled by anything loose, but you won't have enough time to latch any more stuff down. You're out of actions, basically. But you can still move into a closed room.
Okay, I'm going to go into that room, but I'm going to leave the door open so I can see.
Okay. So you're in the room, you're looking in there, you're going to look what you can see. Perfect. Buckholz,
Yes.
what are you doing? There's one small crack.
Look okay here, right?
There's one small crack down there on the side of the ship, and Matcha and the other sailor are pumping.
Okay, then I guess Rogue and I will just try and fix the last of this crack.
All right. Go ahead and make some intelligence or...
Intelligence.
Yeah. So you can figure out how to patch it without breaking the ship too much.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Getting the hang of this.
Yeah. You've been down here long enough. Okay. Well, Then
If it is fixed, I'm going to use my movement to go back up top to see what that loud crack was.
okay, so you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to the door here because you were already kind of. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get to this here. 25. Sorry. All right.
Wasn't that where I was?
You were down here. You were B. The lake was at B.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So like 5. Like each one of the big blocks is 5 feet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 5.
Cool.
Cool. Now another strength check. As you start to feel,
No.
and
Been
the
a
boat
pleasure knowing you, boys.
starts to go back.
Call for help.
You're starting to get tired, Nala. You notice that it's been, seems like about a long time of just like non-stop pushing against this steering wheel. It's starting to get tired on you. Next round, you'll be making an exhaustion check to see if you get exhausted or not. But now it is Saren's turn. You can make me another strength check. And Saren, there's a boat. You're by the edge, but things are okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to help Nala.
Okay. So Nala, as Saren's going to come help you steer, you get advantage on your strength checks.
And while I'm helping her, I'm gonna try to offer her like a ration.
Power eat, just open your mouth.
Just pours you a Red Bull.
Just keep going. Work through the pain. Okay, so you managed to steer back into a bit. You're getting closer. Matcha, you're pumping. Are you doing anything else this round?
Nope. Just that. Oh, I'm gonna use up another second level spell to destroy 20 more gallons of water.
All right. So with your pumping and destroying, looks like the
And destroying.
Nala disappears. All right. And Nala, make me another advantage strength check.
Okay.
You don't lose any ground, but you're not making it any further. Even with Saren's help, you're just like fucking stupid thing. Hanging in there. Dalen, what are you doing?
Everything up top seems alright already, right?
The boat's a little bit loose, the one that you had latched up last time. Other than that, it's okay.
Alright, that's fine. I'll start heading down to see what's going on downstairs.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. How much your movement?
30.
You can... Oops. Hold on. So you can probably make it to the door down here to the bottom deck. You could jump off the rail. It's about a 10-foot drop and run across.
Do you need any more help, Murray? I'm going down just to check on the rest.
5. Okay, so you can get to the door there with your movement. You can use your action as movement as well. So that would be...
Alright. I'll just action to dash down, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you come down the stairs, you notice that there are loose objects in the room here. Still, you have some movement left. You can duck into the. You can make it to the top of the stairs in the lower level if you wanted to.
Yep, sure, all the way down.
Okay, so that's as far as you can get. So you're at the very top of the stairs. When you get into the stairs, you notice there's about a foot of water now in the bottom levels here. You see behind you, Matcha and one of the sailors are on pumps, huffing away. I forgot to do Matcha's thing too. Matcha, you're starting to get tired from being on the pumps. Next round, you'll be making exhaustion checks as well.
Oui.
And Saren for being out this round as well.
Shit.
And Did you make me one last strength check? Yeah, you need to make me one last strength check, Sarah. Alright, you managed right at the last minute to pull the ship out of the way of the giant piece of coral. The ship brushes against it, slams up, you go up this 40-foot wave, and literally the entire ship is out of the water for 3 seconds. And everyone just looks and slam, and you land on the back of this giant wave, and you start going down. Everybody make me disadvantage dexterity checks.
And
Dex.
Disadvantage athletics or acrobatics.
is it just normal if I have the help? Or wait, I have to check if your concentration's still up, right? Galen?
Can still do it. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Why couldn't I
So
roll
we're
like this
dex or
earlier?
athletics?
Either your choice, athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics.
fuck.
Okay, let me do athletics then.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Athletics.
Eh.
Wow.
really good.
All right. Thank God.
12 there.
I'm alive.
All these leaks.
So did anybody roll under a 14?
Under what?
For-
You cut out for me?
Under 12, sorry, 12.
I rolled just
No.
at a 12.
I rolled just 12.
I also rolled.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Hey.
So everyone is good. No, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right. So Dalen. Oh yeah. So that
Ooh.
Gerald rolled an 11. Mara. Oh, you're at normal because you did it. Yeah. Okay. So Gerald, you just get. You're in this room. You're holding onto the door frame, and you slip when you hit the big wave, and you land down. You're going to take 1 bludgeoning damage from the fall, but that's it. Luckily, new cracks have arisen, but the storm is starting to die down. If you probably can make it through this, you've made it far enough out that the storm doesn't seem to be as severe this round. Water's flaring up, and you guys manage to keep going. And you take your time and you fix the couple leaks that are going in, and the water starts to calm, and you get to this eerie silence where within about 10 minutes the wind stops, the water is calm, and you guys don't really know what's going on, but just everything dies to nothing. It's still dark. The rain stopped, though. The wind has stopped. What do you guys do?
I need to go find the cleric.
I need to start fixing that other crack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fix the back sail.
Okay.
Maybe keep going a little bit so that we get a little further away from the shore.
So as soon as you're sort of slowing down, the wind has stopped. There's nothing in the sails, so the ship is just sort of bobbing. The sails are flaccid.
Do we still want to keep moving? Like, is the storm still threatening?
Toothless looks at you and goes, I don't know. This is weird. Storms just don't appear and disappear in the sea.
Neither do hags and whatnot.
I don't know what to make of it. It's not normal. Do we have any cats? We don't have
I would-
cats, do we?
Why would we have cats?
Ships need 2 things. You need a woman on board, and you need a cat. It's the only 2 rules of sailing.
I
I
have a
can be
raccoon.
both, but nobody knows.
If you don't have a cat, and you don't have a woman, you're gonna crash. Do we have any cats?
I pull out
We have a cat woman.
I don't know what that is.
Dalen. Sir, I need a healing.
Gerald comes up on deck,
Oh,
disoriented,
there you go.
doesn't know what's going on.
Have you been drinking down there?
No. You should have like cuts and scrapes like all over me, and this. I have a big knot on my forehead of this.
Alright. Everyone get together. We just take 10 minutes just to relax, and I'll cast a prayer of healing.
I'm still
before that,
downstairs
Saren-
fixing all those holes from A and
Yeah.
As long as you're
Before that,
within,
Saren just stares.
as long as you're within 30 feet of me, it still counts.
I'm fixing the sail back here. I'm not leaving until everything up here is secure.
Okay, well,
That's
Gerald, actually, you went down. So, like, we'll say that you went down. You saw him go down. So, yeah.
so. I'm getting 20 health, right?
Yep.
Everyone within 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay, you secure the boat. You manage to secure the levels here and the rest lifeboats. One of the two life rafts right now is damaged, so probably not floatable. The one that Dalen, as you guys inspect, the one that Dalen smashed into is not usable. You still have one life raft if you need it. The middle mast is broken, but you have 2 masts left, so you've got enough if the wind kicks back up to sort of navigate still. You won't be going at full speed, but you should be enough. Toothless looks around, assesses it. You guys keep pumping as you go, and slowly you get a decent amount of the water gone. You can't get it all gone, but the ship seems to be doing okay. It's not sinking down too much in the water, and you guys are in open sea, deep sea. You can't see land. There's nothing around you. The center mast is broken, but the storm has vanished almost as quick as it came. It is completely gone.
That's strange.
Can I have a look around the captain's cabin?
Yeah.
Now that
So-
things have calmed down, I'm like looking for a place to rest and
Yeah.
also snooping.
So in the captain's cabin, there is a chest that's locked. There is a table over here with a bunch of over here with a bunch of maps, some navigating tools. So there's a navigator's kit on the table there, and there's a couple bottles of strong whiskey sort of latched by his bed.
All right. Okay. I can't pick that, so I'm just gonna crawl into bed and relax. I am the captain.
Mara has claimed the captain's ship before the room before anybody else.
I'm gonna, after I use mending to help fix some of these cracks, I want to put up a ritual of detect magic and do a scan of the ship, see if maybe there's Buck thinks might be like a cursed item on the ship that's drawing the storm's ire.
So, yeah, you sense a cursed item. It's not really coming. It's coming from the front of the ship, like in this sort of area here.
All right, I'm gonna take a closer look.
So make me an investigation check.
I'm gonna get Rogue Sniff around too.
Yeah, with advantage.
Tell me.
Although I guess, yeah, we'll give you advantage. Like technically, he wouldn't be able to sense the magic, so it'd be hard for him to help you. But we'll see. Your first roll was a 21, anyways. So
Yeah.
you notice pretty quickly that as you move closer, it's not actually on deck, and it's not. You go down below. You look in the room. It's not in the room. You go down below that. It's not where you guys were sleeping. It seems like it's above, but it seems like it's at the right level to where you guys were sleeping. But it's just not there, and it's not on the inside of the ship.
It's on the outside.
Kind of get that impression, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take out some rope, make a little harness for Rogue, and I'm gonna lower him.
Animal abuse.
Okay, so you lower him into the not too choppy water.
Oh, is it under the water?
You know, oh, so you're just lowering him. That
Yeah,
where that would be, it'd be
see
under the
anything.
water. It'd be under the water.
Okay. New plan. I will inform the druid of what I have found. Well, I'll inform everyone.
Okay.
You're going to drown your raccoon there, huh?
So you guys make it back up deck,
Going fishing.
and you share this with the party that there's something in this area. Mara is sleeping in the captain's quarters. She's being a captain.
Is there anything magical in the captain's quarters, by the way?
Nothing you notice, no.
Cool.
I'm just gonna go to sleep too. I'm just finding a random bed.
So what's this cursed item we're looking at?
It's under the water. If one of you wants to check, be my guest.
I'm gonna tie a rope onto that. What is that? That point of the ship?
The front mast, or
Yeah.
like the
No.
the breasted woman at the front of the ship kind of thing, like the what's it called?
Yeah, that part. I'm gonna tie my rope onto that,
Okay.
and then onto myself, and I'm just gonna dive. Oh, I'm not gonna dive down. I'm gonna hit by the boat. I'm gonna climb.
That is correct. Good catch. Because you're not moving that quick, so it wouldn't be a hard hit. But yeah, okay. So you're gonna climb down. Make me an acrobatics check.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Mm-hmm.
12.
It's not that bad. It's wet, but you make it down to the water level.
I'm wet like 24/7, so it's always kinky.
That's only because we're talking, but whatever. What are you doing? So you're at the water level. You look around. You don't notice anything above the water.
I'm gonna spend a slot to cast Detect Magic,
Okay.
just so I can have a better time of.
So you notice there is definitely something below the water, probably about 10 feet below.
I'm gonna get ready to pull that rope up just in case the worst should happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie that rope, just secure it around my waist.
Yeah. So you have it secured around your waist, and it's secured up top, and Buckles is holding the rope right now.
And I'm gonna. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna dive down. I can breathe water, so it's fine.
Okay, so here are the rules for diving down to the side of a boat. Okay, I'll just paste these here because I happen to have them. So that's in chat. So okay, you're not falling, so you can dive into the water. You got to make a DC 10 strength athletics check for me as soon as you get in the water to not be dragged along with the boat.
Wait, since Murray is sleeping right now, I'm just going to stop concentration on enhanced ability and I cast it again onto Masha, but this time with Bear's Grace.
Okay.
With bull strength, yeah.
Full strength? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is that strength or concentration?
Strength.
It is a strength athletics check.
Okay.
DC 10. To see if you can keep up with the boat.
Okay. And you said that's advantage, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Out of spell slots there, so.
Yeah. So you jump in the water. You are keeping up with the boat. You got to get down 10 feet. Every 5 feet of movement is an extra foot of movement in water. So that's going to use about 15 feet of your movement to get down below. So you dive down, sort of where the detect magic is, and you notice there is what looks to be some kind of parchment-like thing stuck to the front of the boat underwater, with a glowing rune that looks odd to you.
Is it like just stamped onto the ship like a sticker, or is it like tied?
It looks like something it was stuck on.
I'm gonna try to rip it off.
Okay. Say, make me a sleight of hand. So you're underwater, you're trying to swim, trying to grab, like get your nails underneath it. So make me a sleight of hand check. We'll say that you can't get a good grasp on it, but you get enough to sort of rip a piece off of it. And in doing so, it tears through part of the rune, and the rune stops glowing. But it doesn't all come off.
I'm still gonna try to keep going until it's just like all of it is off.
Okay, what's your con mod?
It's +3.
Okay, so you're at 2 now. If you spend more than sort of 3 rounds trying to rip it down, you will. That'll be. Do you breathe water?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so then never mind. You're good for breathing. So make another sleight of hand. So you managed this time. The other piece sort of ripped off, so you're missing the top part of the rune, but you managed to get with your fingernails.
Did you mute to vape? Because
Yes.
your politeness has foiled you again.
You this time the top piece, you had ripped off I would say the top couple runes of it before, and they kind of got lost. But the second time you got your fingernails underneath it, you get the rest of the page, and you hold on to it this time. So you have the rune page now with you.
I'm gonna try my best to like just tug on the rope, see if they get a signal to pull up.
Okay, Buckles, you feel a mild tug on the rope.
I'll start pulling.
Okay. So make me a strength check, Buckles, as you try to pull Matcha up from underneath the water on the moving ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I turned into a bear.
Well,
No,
how do you
I'm
do that?
kidding.
It's not that hard. Yeah.
16.
Sure. So you manage to pull Matcha up and get him up on the boat. And Matcha, you land on the boat.
I spit out some water like I'm drowning.
You alright?
Yeah. I found this underneath. Looks like someone's sticking these on the boats. There could have been more from the other ships.
Can
What is
I try and decipher the rune?
Yeah. Do you make me an Arcana check?
Oh, I'm good at those. Right? Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
It seems to be a rune to not necessarily a rune to draw magic or generate magic. It's a cursed, almost like a cursed locator. You can tell that it's this is something to focus something, like almost like a laser light on a missile shot. You need sort of like to point something in the right direction. This helps focus arcane magic at a certain object from a long distance away.
Looks like we're being tracked, homed in on. Very poor craftsmanship, I have to say, putting it on paper. I prefer stone myself.
Who gave it this ship anyway?
Dak.
You think you've been doing this to every ship coming up?
Either him or maybe the boat master knows. Dock master, my bad.
Yeah, we can ask. For sure.
We ask and they'll say no.
Well, they can't. I have a zone of truth, so
Oh.
they can't lie to us. That's for sure.
Wait.
By the way, while all this is happening, Sarah went to go ask Mari if she found anything.
Okay.
Repeat that at my internet. Is the thing.
So Saren, you go looking for
Sarah
Mare.
went to go ask Mari if she found anything in the cabin.
Yeah, you go looking for Mare, and
She
and
just,
Mare
like,
is like lying in the bed.
Groggily looks at you and she's like, "No, go away." Unless you can open that, then she points to the chest beside her. But not now. Sleep.
On my way out, do I see anything in the room?
So you see, there's a table with maps and some navigating tools. There's a lock chest. There's a couple bottles of booze off in the corner, and another sort of dining table.
Ask her if I could take the booze and the maps.
You can have the booze. I want to look at the maps in the morning.
Okay, I'll just grab all the booze and walk to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Enjoy.
You know what? I had a thought. I mean, if all these ships are going down, it means there's wreckage nearby. Maybe if we could find a sunken ship, we could go take a look, see if there's any more of these wee runes on them, see if they left anything behind, you know, salvaging.
Well, could ask the captain where's the nearest wreck. Or take some time to search his place.
Could you? Although I don't know how well we're going to be able to go with a mast missing.
Toothless, who's behind you, goes, she'll do. She's got 3. 1 less. You know, I've got 2 less and I'm still good.
Alright.
As long as no more storms hit.
Well, I think we may have taken care of that for the moment. Hopefully. I mean, I'm all for getting to dry land as quick as possible, but wait a minute. We still gonna get our gold out of this?
We better.
I think we have to take that up with Dak. Saren says as he starts sipping from the whiskey.
Oh, give it here.
I hand him the bottle.
You guys
No,
both
gladly.
make me constitution checks. It's strong shit.
I reach for it back. I'm definitely gonna want to keep this.
It's sailor's rum, ain't whiskey.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are fine. As you plan your next moves and whether you're going to go back to sea, land, what your next are, I think we will end it there for tonight, as it is 11, and we have made it through the storm and things have calmed down. Next session, we will continue and decide where you guys head from here and what you guys do with your newfound knowledge.
Oh boy.
I wonder
We
what
sold
will,
that breathing
I wonder
potion,
what will
right?
almost kill me next.
Yeah, you did sell the breathing potion.
Yeah, so I'm the only one who can search for the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys all get 300 XP for making it through the encounter with the storm and surviving and not having anybody knocked overseas. So that is that, and I am curious to see if that was interesting or boring. Or
I liked it a lot.
I was panicking from the water.
I thought somebody's gonna die, just waiting for it.
I definitely felt the pressure.
Yeah.
I almost did die.
Okay, well, that's good. You guys had I rolled pretty. I didn't. You only rolled 1 large rock, and you didn't roll any large gusts of winds with a large wave, which would made disadvantage on steering and disadvantage on turning. So
I'm just happy we didn't fight the Kraken then, that's all.
Yeah.
not yet.
Ah,
Oh, alright. Damn.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, cool, awesome. So good stuff, guys. We will see each other next week.
Next week.
Next week.
So everyone just say bye, because I'm actually posting, this is actually on live right now on Facebook, and there's about 20 people watching.
bye.
So just
Hey,
bye.
sick.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone watched
All
our horrible boat encounter. Please don't make fun of me.
Yeah.
dip.
I'm sensitive. Please don't make fun of me.
You know, if
Right.
we keep going at this way, Gerald's just going to be the meme of the guy with really bad luck. Like, there's any possibility of something going wrong that's going to happen to Gerald. You know?
You rolled like everything, and you got low HP, so it's like everything's falling. Like, it's good.
Man.
I was
How
hoping
does
like
he
Gerald
almost
was like
die?
stand on like the main deck and start like playing a song like everyone get inspired.
Yeah, well, that's why you
During
could have
the
done that
raid.
too, right? Like, it all depended on where you put people, right? You could have had Gerald up top giving everyone inspiration. You could have done Should have done some
I mean,
other
I was
stuff.
trying to get to help other people.
But you were
but
by
you notice
yourself.
Every round, something kept falling or breaking in my area, you know?
I loved when the weapons room just opened up and it's like, dodge the knife!
The boat has weapons to attack.
When you said you were heading for corals, I thought maybe I was considering casting reduce on the entire ship so we could like flip through them.
You could have.
Sure.
I don't know if you guys would be reduced though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Would
just-
be like
No, we just have to duck.
just a ship.
I don't have to duck, I'm a halfling.
There you go.
I don't know how that would have fared under a giant wave with a smaller, less heavy ship, but yeah, it's good times. Oh,
It's vibe.
I hope that was interesting and fun.
Heck yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different than just a combat encounter, so
Alright, so I'll be a cat for the rest of the trip.
you haven't heard that? That was all old sailors thing, right? You needed to have.
I've never heard of that in my whole entire life.
Never
I thought
heard.
it was bad luck
That's
to have
awesome.
a woman
though.
on the
I
ship.
thought he was joshing us.
No, that's. If you read the Lies of Loch Lamore, it's a great book, by the way. The second one is all about them. It's a story about a bunch of like thieves in sort of medieval times, and the second book is all of them going off into sea and being like forced into like being a pirate crew. And they have a long rant about the fact that Locke, the main character, has had one job, and that was to get the cats. And then he forgets, and then like everything goes badly, and the crew end up trying to mutiny, and they throw him overboard,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That sucks.
all because of the cats.
Hi guys, I'll see you guys next week.
See ya!
Alright, good
Yeah.
night,
Later,
Bye-bye.
Facebook friends.
everybody.
Good night, Facebook friends. Bye bye.
Bye.